Oftentimes, life is demanding, stressful, and just won't stop. When needing to take a break, we like to light up the charcoal and crack open a cold one. The Grilling to Get Away podcast is an ongoing conversation about all things barbecue and grilling, from our backyard to yours. So if you sometimes don't know what the heck you're doing, if you like to learn, and if you don't take yourself too seriously, you're in the right spot. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much, buddy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to be back in the basement.
It sure is, man.
Talking with you here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out there.
It is.
Like high 70s?
70s here in late October in Wisconsin. It's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, take that all day.
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
it's a beautiful fall day out there. Sun's out.
Foliage.
It's the leaves are turning.
Falling.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day out here.
Yeah, man. It sure is. We're when this airs, let's see. Yeah, it'll be right before Halloween.
Yeah. So Halloween is coming up next week, right? But
yes.
The festivities are this weekend, trick or treating and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, do you get a lot of trick or treaters in your neighborhood, Ben?
Oh yeah.
Do you do it at night? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, we do it on Halloween.
On Halloween. So
on Halloween.
You
used to live in the neighborhood.
I did. Yeah. It's been a few years though.
Yeah. So just wipe that out of your memory, huh?
Yeah. I try to forget about that.
Yeah, sure. When we used to live by each other and hang out all the time and go out trick or treating with the kids.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Sure. Just clear it right out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, we do, like here in the neighborhood, we do it the Sunday before.
Sunday?
Yeah, so it's on a Sunday afternoon.
All right.
So they used to do it. It's been kind of weird. It's kind of, sometimes they do it at night, sometimes they do it in the afternoon.
Okay.
So they kind of change it up a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. You remember it was, what was it, 3 years ago now that it actually Halloween got canceled for us. Postponed because we got like almost 6 inches of snow.
Yeah, was that?
Yeah. Again, wipe that out.
Wipe that out too. Yeah, I'm kind of more of a forward-looking person.
Sure,
I don't really look back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure.
So I'll ask you, what's your favorite type of candy that around this time of year,
man.
or even like all time? I guess
all time.
Yeah, from like you remember like as a kid or whatever. Like if you got this thing on Halloween, you're just like living your best life.
Man, anything that you got like the full size candy bar, just like struck the mother load on that one. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah.
Even like full bags of Skittles, full size Skittles, like whatever. The Starburst.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker. I love Milky Ways, Crunch bars. Dude, Snickers nowadays too.
Delicious. Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Man, I like sour Skittles. Love some good sour Skittles. But my kids, like they take all those. It's funny, man. Between my two kids, like they're very, very different. Like my son, chocolate. Just crushes chocolate.
Yeah.
But my daughter, she likes kind of more of like the sour, like kind of the gummy stuff.
Okay.
Sugar, yeah. So I mean, it's crazy. But what about you, man? What's like if you're walking up, oh man, you can't go wrong with some good like Reese's Pieces.
That's delicious. Yeah.
I used to love, man, Halloween because I would get all this candy, right?
Right.
But then I'd crunch it up and put on like my ice cream.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So like I loved,
man,
like almost make your own homemade blizzard.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
That's good living right there,
That is
brother.
right there.
Yep.
I like the good Heath bar.
Heath bar, okay.
Yeah. Little toffee there with some chocolate.
Yep.
And I know this is blasphemy to some people, but I enjoy a good Almond Joy.
God, man, how old are you? Man. So we were at getting my son's haircut yesterday, okay, and they had like a bowl of candy out. All right, and both my kids were like, "Hey, Dad, can we grab one?" I was like, "Well, you need to ask."
Yeah.
So they both asked, and of course, the lady said, "Yes, go ahead." And my daughter walks up, and she's looking in there, and she pulls out an Almond Joy, and she goes, "Dad, man, Papa would love this." Yeah. And so like my kids, they'll go through their Halloween candy and they'll save all the Almond Joys to give it to my dad.
Well, if he doesn't want them, bring them on over. I'll trade him some Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah,
for
man. That's a good trade. That's a fair trade right there.
Yeah.
Greg.
Okay. But no, so
yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the Almond Joys. So, hey, if you got any, you'll send them our way. I'll take them off. Yeah.
$3, Greg.
So what's like the worst thing that you ever got going up to somebody's house?
I remember being like a kid and like just hating getting the pretzels. I was like, what the hell are these? Pretzels? And so one of my buddy's moms, she worked at a dentist's office, so she would always give us like the toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Walk on
Floss.
Put that in like their mailbox or something. I don't want this.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean that was kind of the worst. You know, you get an eraser or, you know, like a pencil.
I never minded like the tattoos. I always thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, tattoos or stickers or whatever.
Stickers are trash.
But we had one lady.
The spider rings, the teeth, the vampire teeth.
That was pretty cool.
I didn't mind that. They glow in the dark and stuff.
But we always had like, I grew up in like this neighborhood where it was like a transition. So like you had younger families, but then you had a lot of older families. Okay. Older ladies, you know, living by themselves. So classy. You'd always get like this one lady who would just give out like a bag of pennies. And there'd be like 5 pennies in there. And like, oh, okay, thank you.
Saved up all year.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Only a few times did I ever get like an apple or something. But yeah, so I mean, it's just never know what you're going to get. You know, but we're grateful for everything we got.
Sure,
but, man. If you're thinking about giving out pencils or something, just know that it might be coming back at your house later on that night.
Expect your mailbox to be full.
No, we would never condone that. We'd never do that. This is all theoretical. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Halloween's coming up. I always enjoy it. The kids love it too.
Me too, man. I love doing the carving the pumpkins more so for the seeds.
The pumpkin seeds, grilled seeds.
Smoking those pumpkin seeds to me is a whole nother level. Even just before I remember like our first Halloween and my wife and I like baking them and stuff, just trying them out. And, these are trash. But you gotta try it out. You gotta try a few different ones. Yeah. It's awesome. I love it. Huge fan. They're fun to do, just try different things and stuff.
I think the key is that you gotta rinse them and then you gotta dry them. That makes make sure they're dry difference. Before you try and cook them.
We've had to do like a couple different tins. With my kids, my wife's like, she gets to the point too where like I sit and just pick through, right, and get them all, and she's like, "Is this good enough?" I was like, "You got a bunch in there still."
I can still see some.
Start over. So yeah, we'll do like kind of probably 2 different, tins and stuff if we can.
I'm sure you like it spicy, huh?
I do. Yeah. I like to throw a kick on there and stuff, especially like the hot sauces, kind of get them in there and turn it all up. And
I'm kind of more traditional. Like I
love the traditional too, buddy.
A little bit of olive oil and then some salt, pepper, garlic. A little bit. Yeah. Then
I'll throw in
grill them up.
Our all-purpose seasoning. And some maybe like you said, a little garlic seasoning stuff.
Throw them on the smoker, smoke them up for a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Good eating. That's good eating.
Sure is. Do you use any wood chips at all?
Oh yeah. You just whatever I feel like.
Yeah, sure.
With the pumpkin seeds, just a light little smoke.
Yep.
Hickory, pecan. Yeah. Keep it easy.
Yep. Man, I love it. That's my favorite thing about carving pumpkins. I love carving the pumpkins. No, I don't love digging down in there, but I love getting those pumpkin seeds.
I've been seeing this trend, at least I don't know if it's a trend, but this new technique is they take like a blender, like those handheld blenders with like the 2.
It's not the Is it like
the handheld, not blender? I guess you could say like the what is it called now? I can't think of it.
Great. I want to say spatula, but that's not it either.
That's not it either. The turners, I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. We don't bake much. I've seen the pieces, Greg, that it's like a grill or not a drill attachment, man.
Yeah.
So you put it on the end of your drill and you get it down in there. So
yeah.
But no, I'm
gonna try and look it up here because it's gonna drive me crazy.
I haven't invested in one of those, man.
Yeah. Let's see here. What should I type in here?
Handheld blender.
Handheld blender.
A mixer.
Maybe that's what it's called. Let's see here.
So, man, that's why.
Yeah, I think it is. Like they just call it a mixer.
Yeah.
Some of these mixer things.
Yeah.
Either way, It's one of those things you plug it in, and usually you use them for baking or whatever, but you can just stick it down in there
like
to the
cake,
pumpkin.
like the batter mixer.
The batter mixer thing, and then you just get all the guts out of there by using that thing in there, and then you just scoop them out. Instead of taking like a spoon and scooping them all.
Man, that's why that's what we had for years.
Yeah,
right?
that's all we did.
And
spend half a day trying to scoop out.
Yeah, and sitting in the arms all just sitting there. The kids, of course, want the biggest pumpkin.
Yeah,
so I'm reaching elbow deep,
and they don't want to clean them.
Yeah, they grab like one handful, like, this is gross.
Dad, can you help me?
Like, what? This is your pumpkin.
Yeah, give it to me. Get out.
Yeah, fine. Now you gotta get in there. You gotta clean it all out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, now they have like these kits that you can buy, these pumpkin carving kits,
and
it's got like this kind of a serrated spoon on there.
Yeah,
that thing works out well.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. My wife got one a few years ago, like right after Halloween, when they're like $1.50. Otherwise, they sell for like $15.
Ooh,
right?
That's a good deal there.
I was like, hey, yeah. So, man, it's amazing. Those even the knives that come with it.
Yeah.
You think they're chintzy and stuff, but they cut right through that pumpkin.
Oh, that's good. That's what they're made to do.
Instead, I've always used the big one.
It's your kitchen knife.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah.
Heck yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's I'm excited for it. What was the best costume you ever had?
The best costume I ever had?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good question. I went as a Ninja Turtle one year.
Heck yeah.
I went as a Ghostbuster.
That's pretty cool.
Well.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the one that we did the most work on because my mom like made the backpack.
She's pretty crafty.
She is, yeah. So I remember that. And then once you got a little bit older, I always went as either a football player or a soccer player.
Yep.
And then in high school,
kept it simple.
Yeah, I kept it simple. High school you don't go trick or treating much, but you still dress up for parties and stuff. So got the Scream mask. Nice. And I think I had a Bill Clinton mask.
There you go. Of course you did. Monica Lewinsky was around there somewhere.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Classic.
But no, I was growing up. I think I remember being a Ninja Turtle. I remember being a Ghostbuster. Those are the big ones, I think. How about you?
Well, I was a Ninja Turtle once
as well.
All right,
here we go.
Man, I remember one year I went as a pumpkin. My dad just was basically more or less like a garbage bag, and he filled it with leaves.
Oh yeah.
So I was that one year. Like the jack-o'-lantern. Man, some of the best ones. My mom was, I wouldn't say she was crafty, but she put in a lot of effort for this stuff. So it was cool. But I went as a piece of pizza one year.
Okay.
That was cool. And then me and a couple buddies were the Three Musketeers.
Oh yeah.
So that was a good time too.
If I do recall, in college we went
as the Ninja
Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Those were good costumes too.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I think that was about the only time I dressed up in college. I don't remember much else.
I don't remember much yet. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
I remember you wore that sign. You still have that sign?
I might have gotten rid of it, but it might be around. I don't know.
What is that? Hot Girls Park here or something like that?
I can't recall.
Here we go, Greg. Here we go. It was something
I
like
don't
that.
know. Yeah. There's probably, I don't remember.
I remember that. I think that was my Facebook picture. Me, Galoshin, and Krenzine from.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Man, I love that. It was a good time.
Good times.
Heck yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, man, so let's get to talking some grilling and barbecuing here.
Yeah. We got off track there a bit.
Yeah, but I want to talk to you about your grilled Philly cheesesteaks. But before I do that, though, I had a chance to go out to our friends over at Rosman's True Value over the weekend.
Nice, yeah.
I was doing some tasting there. They have our products in their store in beautiful Muskego, Wisconsin. And they do a nice job, too, there with their grill center, Traeger Grill Center. So they had the Traegers rolling, and they had the Traeger rep out there, doing his thing. But they put together this Halloween-themed cook. So they called him Carl, the consumable corpse, because they made like this corpse out of all food.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So they did a pork or a pig's heart for the heart, obviously, as part of the corpse.
Did you ask, like, did they season it or anything, Greg?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They used our products to season it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What did they have on there?
So they had the pop smoke, the Memphis style on that one. And they had they did 2 racks of ribs then for obviously ribs.
Nice. Yep.
They made a meatloaf hand with prosciutto over it to look like kind of flesh and muscle.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
So
a hand,
like
huh?
an arm. It was an arm with a hand. So it looked like a half an arm.
These guys are so creative. Man. I love going out there with them, man. They never disappoint.
They never disappoint.
Never disappoint.
And this is the level they took it to, too. So then they went and they asked the local meat shop, the sausage place, Weiss Meats, down the road to say, hey, we're doing this corpse and we want it to be edible, but we want to use your sausage. Can you make sausage to look like intestines? So they didn't want it as firmly packed. They want it loosely packed.
Nice. Oh, God.
So it looked like intestines,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So they made a custom cheesy explosion sausage for
Man,
them.
that's awesome.
So they had intestines in there, made out of sausage. They had, and then the other arm was they smoked some cupcakes. So they made the
smoked cupcakes.
Yeah, one of the flavors was like a strawberry cream, and then another flavor was like a vanilla root beer.
Ooh, did you try the vanilla root beer?
I did not. I tried the strawberry cream.
Strawberry cream, all right.
They smoked it on the Traeger.
All right.
So everything was smoked on the Traeger because they were doing like their Traeger type of deal there.
I saw you sent me a picture. It looked like for the intestines, looked like they had
some
like
beans in
baked
there.
Beans
Yeah.
or something. I was like,
yeah.
I showed my kids and I was like, cowboy, look at this, man. Like, you eat this.
Yeah. Yeah, so they had that. So that was kind of the setup there. You know, the heart, the ribs, the intestines, and then the meatloaf hand and arm and cupcake arm on the other side.
Did you run the gauntlet?
I did, man. I tried it all.
Never let me down.
I don't, yeah. And it was all delicious,
yeah,
man.
I bet.
It was great. And they had a skull, and they were using some of our friends at Croy Valley, their Bloody Mary mix stuff.
Woo.
So they had the skull mixer. So it was just full of Bloody Mary mix, and it was so you could taste every single part of the corpse there if you wanted to. Yeah, it was great. I mean, they used our pop smoke on the ribs and on the heart. They used our garlic seasoning on the meatloaf, and then they used some of our sauce on the ribs too. So. It was a good day, good time. I got to go out there, chat with them, try their food, which is amazing, and then talk to people about our brand and our products too. Because I was doing some samplings. I didn't have anything like that going on, so I had some little smokies with some sauce on it. But
there you are, sitting down at the end. Huh?
Yeah. But I got to talk to people about it, and
nice.
But it was a good day. So if you're looking for some inspiration, if you want to do like a Halloween themed kind of meal. Go out to the Facebook page of Rosman True Value in Muskego. They got a bunch of pictures and ideas out there for you if you want to set something like that up for you, for yourself or your family or whatever. You're doing a party or whatever. But good times.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad you got to be out there.
Yeah.
It's disappointing to miss it, but
you were down doing your duty to our country.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Ben still serves in the Navy Reserves. He had his duty this weekend, so we appreciate you doing that.
I couldn't make it, man.
Yeah.
I was bummed.
Yeah,
that was what I was looking forward to.
I was like, Ben's gone. I got a taste for him too, so I got
shoot.
Yeah,
yeah.
Twist my arm.
Yeah.
I'll have another piece of ribs here, I guess.
Man.
Well, Ben's over there getting some slop served to him from the chow hall.
I went to the galley and. My wife asked me what I had. I was like, I'm not sure. Mystery meat.
mystery meat. Take your hot sauce out of your cargo pants and put it on there.
Yeah, like, man, it was interesting, but it's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So, no, man, I did you get out and grill at all?
Other than that, no, I didn't.
Did you smoke the little weenies that you had?
No, man. I just had
just in the crock pot.
Yeah, I was running around. We had 3 football games and a soccer game and stuff. God, so I was like,
all over
I had I had my portable generator in my car and I plugged in the crock pot so it'd stay warm. So as I was navigating all the stuff that I could get out there and the stuff would be warm. But no, I didn't get a chance to get out. Like I was kind of smoking through like the folks I was with. So, Joe and Brandon and the team over at Rosman's, they were out there all morning smoking that stuff. So I got to be out there. I got to help them a little bit with the, taking pictures. And so I got to be around it. Okay. I didn't just I didn't get to plan or do it. But it was a good time either way.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I got to, because the Traegers were rolling and I was smelling the smoke and stuff. So it was good to be out there.
Nice, man. Well, good. Glad like I said, man, I'm glad you got to be there. That you have a chance. Like Greg said, man, go out to their Facebook page. If you're in the area, go stop by, see them. Like
Rosman's True Value in Muskego.
Yeah, they're great guys.
They got the grill center there, and so they're always doing something
always
like something on the grills, on the
Always.
Traegers.
They're always trying new things out. Like I mean, they've won the barbecue competition in the past.
He was cooking with White Claw again.
Nice. Okay,
he was doing the ribs with the White Claw. Yeah,
man, that's so crazy. Yeah,
but always doing something innovative around the smoking and grilling. So, and they always posted there too on their Facebook and Instagram pages. So Rosman, Rozman, True Value in Muskego. Go give them a follow or a like, and just see what those guys are up to, because they're always doing something creative with the smokers and the grills.
Yeah, great. They provide a ton of inspiration, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they make it fun. They really are, to me, like the true definition of like backyard grilling. You know, like they're
not afraid to try something new, and they have a good time doing it. Like they spend a lot of time just doing research and then just trying something new and then seeing how it goes. Yeah.
You know, I mean, even out of the comp this year, man, doing like the what was
the corn dog?
The corn dog, man.
Yeah. It takes a lot of thought and effort to do that kind of stuff, and so it's cool to see. I know they're actually certified Traeger techs too, so they know what they're talking about when it comes to pellet grills and smokers, because there's not too many of those guys around. So yeah, man, so it was a good time. But I know you had a chance to get out because you sent me pictures.
I sent multiple pictures
of
the one that you didn't even respond.
Sometimes I go to sleep early.
This is like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I'm napping.
Napping
when I'm not here and you're not here. Like I'm usually napping, Ben. You know that.
That's fair. Napping, eating.
So you sent me a couple pictures of these Philly cheesesteaks that I know you're excited about. So let's set the scene here, man, because I'm excited to talk, because we haven't talked about Philly cheesesteaks just yet here on the podcast. So what was the cut of meat that you're using for the beef?
So I used the blade roast.
The blade roast, okay.
So it was good size. It was ones we got from the cow.
Yeah.
I haven't really done, honestly, much with the blade roast. It had 2 bones in there. And it's a good thick chunk of meat and stuff.
Yeah.
So to start off, kind of season it. Like I took it out. I think the day before I took it out. Like when did I do that, man? Last week Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
And so I took it out, kind of Monday night, put it in the fridge, let it sit out most of the day on Tuesday, and then on kind of Tuesday afternoonish evening, I used Point Blank, our jalapeno hot sauce, as a binder on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, so like again, it's out of the three that we have, I think that's the most mild.
Yeah, I think so
personally.
Too. Yeah.
We do have a lot of people that think it's the spicier one. So I think it's a more mild one, but I want kind of like that. Just kind of maybe a hint of like that jalapeno flavor in there.
Yeah.
And then, man, I just went with some cracked, like some pretty thicker, like cracked black pepper.
Sure.
And then some our all-purpose garlic seasoning.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt.
Okay.
So really, I kept it light.
Now, I'm sorry if I missed this, but were you going off a recipe, or were you kind of?
No, man. I kind of just went for it.
All right.
I looked at a few recipes. Because, like, I tried to pull up, man, like, of course, it was, like, Wednesday, like, the day of when I was going to cook it.
Hey, sometimes this happens.
Yeah, like, I tried to pull up some recipes on, like, Philly cheesesteaks and, like, what cut to use and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that real quick on the last one.
Yeah, we talked briefly, but I wanted to debrief it here.
Right.
So typically, what did you find? Like, what did people
like just steaks.
Just steaks.
Really just steak. Like, you're going more for, like, that tender cut piece of meat.
And real quick cook, too, then, right?
Sort of, man. Yeah. Like, it's, you're kind of going for, like, those longer, kind of, like, thicker strips. It seems like more, like, you're more so, like, kind of cutting that up ahead of time, right? Like, you're not just cooking a steak and then cutting it and then making sandwiches out of it.
Because you usually put in some sort of, like, liquid then too, like to keep it hot.
Some stuff was kind of like talking about Brian. You could kind of cook it. If I were to do it again, I'd probably like kind of make those strips, and maybe try just doing them real quick right over the coals and then put them into like a cast iron, maybe with a little bit of like beef broth in there. But
and then cover it up.
I don't even know if I'd cover it up,
Okay.
man. Just kind of let it catch some smoke and stuff and crisp up on the outside a little bit, tenderizing the juices and stuff.
Sure.
I'll probably leave the lid off just so, like I said, I can kind of. I mean, I guess I do have the cast iron with the big lid, so if you put the lid on it, you're gonna keep a lot more juices in there, and it'd probably tenderize it a bit. So probably towards the end. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't be a long cook either way, but yeah, maybe I would cover it, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so you went with the blade roast.
Yeah. So Greg, I tried looking up. I tried Googling recipes using a blade roast. I couldn't find anything.
Well, here we go, buddy.
It comes up like chuck roast. Like that was like the only one other thing I could find was like chuck roast. I was like, well,
here
we are. Yeah. It's like, well, this is
it. Here we go.
So, but no, man, I found some interesting things out while looking at recipes, and so I'd kind of gotten most of the supplies like ahead of time.
Because you were planning this one, so you knew a little bit.
I knew.
What you wanted
I kind of had
do.
an idea, man.
Yeah.
Like I got onions, I got green pepper and red pepper. I had certain like kind of sub rolls.
Yeah.
I got provolone cheese, but I did see other recipes that used what was it? Some used Swiss. There were a couple mozzarella ones, and then other ones, man, I saw like Cheese Whiz. That's what I said. That's what I said, man. I'll be honest, man, that threw me off. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
Apparently it's popular out in Philadelphia to use like Cheese Whiz, I guess. So I wasn't gonna do that.
Nothing like some good canned cheese.
Right. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not above anything, right? But like I couldn't I'm not putting Cheese Whiz on this.
Yeah.
So again, it just threw me off, right? So but no, man. So I wrapped it in Saran wrap, threw it back in the fridge overnight and stuff. I took it out a couple hours before because I really wanted it at kind of room temperature when I was gonna start to cook. Yeah. So that I did plan ahead for. I used 2 probes. I was kind of shooting for about like 175, 180. Okay, so tender enough, but like not fall apart, if that makes sense. Greg.
Yeah. So there's still a little bit of
a pull to it.
Yeah.
So I kind of had like I said, reading these recipes, like I kind of knew what I wanted to do. Again, it's a good size cut of meat, right? So I kind of had a time frame. I figured it was going to be between like 2 to 3 hours. So getting it going for dinner and stuff. And it ended up going about 2.5. So right there, smack dab in the middle is when I pulled it.
So what was the temp that the grill was at again?
Man, so I was shooting to keep it around 300. Okay. So like at the lowest I wanted to get was probably 275.
Sure.
The highest would have been like 350. I did touch 325 for a little bit, and it kind of stayed right about that 325 mark. Yeah. In between, like it really didn't get much below 300.
And what kind of wood were you using?
I just threw some Jack Daniel's chips in on it. All right. Yep. So I used B&B. Just
the lump or
no, the bricks.
Bricks. Okay.
Yep. Because I wanted something that was gonna have like kind of a nice, like would last me a bit.
Yeah.
You know,
and B&B like we've talked about before. Like I've had it seems to last. It might take cooks, it might take a little bit longer to get it going.
It sure did. Yeah, it does.
But once you get it going and in there, it
rolls, man. It did. And I threw in probably about 5 extra ones, kind of down in the bottom. Yeah. Just so it would catch and continue to feed it and stuff, and hopefully kind of last a little bit longer. So I like I said, man, I kind of had an idea. I knew what I wanted to do. This was one too where like later when I pulled it off and stuff, I pulled out some Kingsford and I got about half of that going because I was gonna do the onions and the peppers. Yeah. And so the B&B was starting to tail off on me, and so I knew to get it back up to temp because I wasn't. I wanted to get those kind of hot and fast, right? Yeah, yeah. So but man, it was a good cook. It was. Good. I'd put it in my top 5. It was great. The grill was awesome. I closed the vents down a little bit at the bottom. Probably like a quarter of the way closed, so it's 3/4 open. It just to kind of help hold it not as much oxygen, so I'm not going so hot. Yeah. Yeah, Melody. It was awesome. I rotated it, so I had about a 20-degree difference from one side to the other, on the meat from my temps, and so I rotated it. You know, I got up. One side was just about 170, and the other was still about 150.
Yeah.
So I just rotated it real quick, man. And then I rotated it 2 more times after that, just real quick, just to kind of get like the ends and stuff. But for the most part, man, that really helped.
Nice.
So I was about an hour in, and it was cooking quick. So I was like, dang, okay, well let's rotate this. I did have a pan underneath for drippings and stuff. I did put like just a little bit of water in there, so kind of help maybe get some moisture up into the meat and stuff. Because I didn't want to wrap this. I didn't want to put it in a pan because, like we've talked about, man, when you wrap it, it's really going to tenderize it. Just keep all those juices in there and a little bit tighter, and it's going to make it so it just shreds.
Yeah.
And with this being the roast, I was kind of worried about that happening. But I pulled it off, like I said, about 175, 180. I let it rest for a while, and I was cutting up the onions and the peppers and stuff. Got those, had the grill getting ready for that, and so I did kind of, I sliced it. Okay, so I tried to kind of keep it a little bit thin.
Yeah.
Like
how thin are you talking about?
Like, I don't know, 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch mash.
Sure.
Like just nice, easy, where it's not like paper thin, but just fairly thin, right? So and again, it had some fat on there that I trimmed off. So what I did, man, is then I got the onions and the peppers going. I did the onions first for a little bit. I put a little beer down in there, a little butter, and then seasoned them with just some pepper. And those ones I kind of left. I did with the grill, the lid off. I wasn't really smoking them. I was just cooking them out there and stuff.
Yeah.
I did put the lid on for a little bit, but then what I did too, man, is I took the meat and I used some of those drippings in with the onions and the peppers as well, and I put the meat back in there just for a little bit, just to kind of get it in there so it's all nice and mixed up, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. The meat had a great smoke ring on it and stuff. It was
great.
It was awesome.
It was a good one.
Yeah, kids crushed it.
Nice.
My wife loved it. She said though, it was more of a meat sandwich than a Philly cheese.
Okay. Because she had a lot of Philly cheese steaks in her.
You know what, man? I'd ask a lot of questions. Okay.
Okay.
I said fine. Well, choke on it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I didn't say.
Give that back.
Slap.
Yeah.
No, man.
So did you toast the buns then? Or?
I did, man.
Right.
I did. For my wife and I did. Took those out on the grill, toasted them up. I also, Greg, I found some horseradish in my fridge.
Okay.
It was awesome. I think that really just that little bit of a bite to it, was awesome.
Did you find that by using the hot sauce as a binder, did it have any heat to it at all?
Not really, man. It wasn't too bad. I don't think it was, but me, like I like it with a good kick. So to me, it was. No one told me it was really like spicy or anything like that. Okay. So I think if I had added some in, maybe like when I was doing the peppers and the onions and stuff, that would have been a good idea to kind of toss a little bit in there with that to add to that flavor a bit too. But like I said, man, I wasn't really sure. I was this was really much just like testing it out and seeing what I could do, because like I think those cuts of meats are traditionally, like we've talked about before. I mean, it's for pulling apart. Kind of that nice, low, slow, shredded up and stuff. Yeah. And so I wasn't really sure what it was going to come out like.
Okay. So top 5 for you.
Top 5.
Good cook. You liked
awesome.
It.
Definitely do it again.
What would you do anything different next time?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I'd probably put some hot sauce in with when I was doing the onions and stuff. I'd probably season those like a little bit of garlic. I was pumped that I'd put that pan down on the bottom to save some of those drippings to put back in with onions. So I added that flavor and stuff. I would say too, like I would stick with the horseradish. I loved it. It was great on these sandwiches. The bread I found at in the bakery section, and it was from Paello's
okay.
Bakery. So it was nice, awesome.
Local place.
Local place. So I was pumped about that. Great bread. It was perfect for these sandwiches and stuff, man.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a solid cook though, buddy. It was great to be out there. I hadn't done anything, like I said, a lot of the stuff I've been doing has been just kind of short, quick cooks and stuff. So it was good to enjoy like a bit of a longer
one in there.
Well, that kind of required a little bit of thinking out of the box, right?
Sure,
like,
sure.
Man, I was like looking for all these recipes, and I was like, God, you gotta be kidding me, man! Like blade roast.
Yeah.
There's nothing with the blade roast. Like, come on. So I'll have to.
You'll have to send that to me so I can put it out there on the website. Maybe I'll put it in a newsletter this week.
Sure. It was a good
so
cook.
that
I highly
when
recommend
somebody
it.
has that, they can will be the go-to for blade roast.
Yeah, it was
Philly cheesesteaks.
It was awesome. Like I said, I haven't eaten a ton of Philly cheesesteaks and stuff. So I guess
I can't say that I have either.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Besides, like kind of the beef. The peppers, onions, and provolone cheese, that's about as original, Philly cheese as it gets, I guess, from me. So,
sure.
From my understanding of a Philly cheesesteak, there you go.
That's what I see at the mall at the food court, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Straight out of Philly. So
yeah. Well, good, man. I'm glad it turned out well for you. I'm glad you got a chance to get out there and do it.
Me too, man.
That's good. And do you have anything planned coming? Anything else that's been on your mind that you're maybe gonna get to do this next week or so?
I'm not sure, man. I've been thinking a lot about ribs. So I don't know. The kids don't have school on Friday.
That's right.
So we'll see. I did some sloppy joes too.
Oh,
did some sloppy joes.
Yeah.
And that was awesome too. Great time.
How'd you do those sloppy joes?
I did them in the cast iron.
So you got the cast iron, the beef.
Yep, beef.
And
Put a little bit of beer down in there to cook with it.
Of course you did.
Yep, naturally.
Yeah.
A little beer for the beer for me, beer for me.
Yep.
You know, that's a T-shirt, Greg.
Yeah, it is.
So, put a little bit out in there. Just did, browned up the ground beef. Threw some onions out there with it, and then I used our QRF, our traditional style. Boiled.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good, man. It was great. I did put a little brown sugar in there. I did just a little ketchup, a little mustard, but really just heavy on the QRF.
Yep. That's all you kind of need, man.
It was simple. It was great.
Yeah.
It was, man, extra sloppy, just the way I like it.
Just the way you like it.
Yep. My wife was like, wow, I'm going to do an open face on this one. So, not eat it like traditional, right? But we're taking the 2 buns, leaving it open, and just pouring it on there.
Put the meat.
Yeah. Man, loaded it up. Yeah.
Now, do you put like any cheese or anything on top of yours?
No, man,
when
I
you do
didn't.
it? No.
I didn't. It was just
hot sauce.
No, nothing.
Just the way it was.
Just the way. Yeah.
Good.
Felt right. It was awesome. I put some green pepper out in it as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So some onion and green pepper. God, it was great.
Nice.
It was good to have. It was good to be back.
Yeah.
Another solid cook, man. Using the cast iron. I love doing the cast iron.
And that's a simple one too.
Yeah.
Like that one, you don't have to do a lot of it. If you got the stuff, you just put it in there and then let it go.
Yeah. I've also been seeing a lot of like queso recipes, man.
Yeah,
Different kind of queso.
There's a lot of that going on right about now. Tailgating for football and holidays coming up, so appetizers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a simple cook too.
I saw this one the other day, man, with another like appetizer that I think is intriguing, where this guy took like crackers that you're always like kind of the club crackers that you're always crushing, and put a piece of bacon on it, like put brown sugar on the bacon, and then a real nice like kind of thin slice of jalapeno on there, and then smoked that.
Really?
Like 350, yeah. And I was like, oh, I like that idea.
I do too.
And he said that like the cracker absorbs
the grease
from
the bacon
and still stays crispy.
Okay.
And then you get a little bit like it's sweet and
from the brown sugar
from so
I can see how that'd be good.
Yeah, I can see it. That's what I said. I was like, let's talk to Greg about that. So yeah, I always think about
approve.
You. Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a one-way street.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yep.
But no, man, it was like I said, it was good to have some time. Good to get out and cook. The kids crushed it all. Like the sloppy joes were gone. I did those Friday. They were gone by Saturday for dinner. So, yep.
Good, man.
Yeah, my son had 2 sandwiches.
I'm sure he did.
Man, and I told him that day at school, it was cheese pizza or sloppy joes.
They had sloppy joes.
He had sloppy
for
joes.
lunch.
He had sloppy joes for lunch. And I told him, and I was like, "What? How's the cheese pizza today?" And he goes, "Oh, Dad, I had sloppy joes." Like, what do you mean you had sloppy joes, man? I told you we're doing the sloppy joes for dinner. He's like, "Oh, I forgot." God bless
We
him.
still crush it.
Yeah, he's like, I was like, "Who's are better?"
Didn't answer you, did
He
he?
didn't let me down. He said, "Dad, these are so good."
Good.
Yeah, man. I was pumped. It was
Trained
awesome.
well.
Yep. So
Good, man. Well, that's good, man. Yeah, I don't really have anything planned coming up here. We'll see what happens. Should have some time this weekend. But we got some family coming into town, so we're gonna go.
perfect time to.
Yeah. But yeah, we got some. We're gonna get into kind of our event season here for the holidays. So the next one we'll be at is November 4th. We got the Racine Case Holiday Fair. So I'll be out there. I think you got drill again that weekend.
Yep, I'll be gone.
And then November 11th, we'll be out at Jefferson County. They got a holiday fair there at the fair park.
We're also we submitted to the Craft and Relic event in Franksville. We're on the wait list for that. So
okay.
that's
who
that's
we
that
got to
same.
talk to get in there?
I dropped some names.
Okay,
I dropped a few names on our application. Let them know about all the great people that we've worked with in the past. With like David out at Rustic Oak.
Rustic Oak,
great veteran-owned company. So if you haven't heard of them, check them out. Local Wisconsin.
If you like old fashions, he does amazing old fashioned mixes.
Well, and that's why I wanted to try and do these ribs, man.
Yeah,
we had gotten some stuff. I want to try some of that old fashioned mix on the ribs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Give that a go, and I'm like, this is the one I was thinking about cutting in half, the rack, and then trying with the cherry jam or jelly on top as well.
Okay.
So so dropped his name again. If he ships all over, so Rustic Oak. If you like the old fashions, check him out.
He hand makes those mixes and then ages of them in barrels. So yeah, we've had a chance to try a lot of his stuff because we've been neighbors with him at other events.
Yeah.
And if you like old fashions, he's got the mixes there.
He's got everything, man.
Yeah.
He's got like stuff for mojitos, stuff for
Cosmos, I
think. Yeah.
So, but his bread and butter has been the old fashioned mixes and different types of them too. So he's always got seasonal ones out there, But yeah, so that's good. Drop his name.
Yeah, and then I dropped Jamie from Black Birch
Yep.
Co. So we're next to her at State Fair.
Yeah.
She has a lot of what would you call it? Women's attire.
Yeah, I would say
awesome, like great sweatshirts,
Midwest style.
What are they called, man?
Sweaters, sweatshirts, hoodies,
it's
t-shirts,
called something. Flackets or I don't know, fleece jackets. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
very kind of, I would say,
perfect for the Midwest. Man. She crushes it.
Yeah, Midwest women, like it's just like a boutique type style.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of stuff too that is, I'd say, seasonal, right? Like it depends on like seasonal, the event that she's doing. Yeah. She kind of
creates new designs and stuff,
right, specific to that. So. Out at State Fair, she had like the slide ones and stuff. Like, Church I'm here for the slides. Those were a big hit. But yeah, she's very creative, awesome. She's
where is that Craft and Relic? Where is that?
Franksville area, I think, or Franklin. Franklin.
Okay,
Franklin, Wisconsin. So that's that same weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and there is also a veterans.
That's Veterans Day too.
Yeah, man. Veterans Day is coming up the 11th, and then. There'll be a special veterans marketplace in New Berlin at the New Berlin VFW on Sunday the 12th. So there'll be a lot of veteran organizations and businesses out there. I think it starts at 11 to 3. So if you're in the New Berlin area, New Berlin, Wisconsin, stop by the VFW on Sunday, November 12th for a special veterans marketplace. So yeah, man, we're getting busy here.
Getting busy, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's good. This is a good time for us. A lot of people like buying our stuff for the grillers and barbecuers in their life, and we got a lot. We just got restocked, so we are up and running, going crazy.
We're restocking a lot of local places, getting into a lot of new places.
We got five or six new stores that are going to be carrying our products, and we're expanding nationwide, Ben. We got our first stores out in San Diego.
Woo.
Talking with some stores in Colorado and Texas and New Jersey and Florida.
North Carolina. So
the word is spreading about what we're doing here. Just some backyard guys talking barbecue in the basement.
Trying out things.
Different things and
having a good time.
So we appreciate all the help that we get from you all. We know that are listening, that continue to spread the word about what we're doing here. Bringing a little bit more backyard barbecue to people across the country. So we appreciate that. And we're coming up soon within the next few episodes is going to be episode 100, Ben.
Man.
So we're going to have to do something special for that one. I don't even know what we're going to do yet, but
okay.
We got to figure it out because I think this is 97. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Who'd have thought? Yeah.
Plenty of time.
We got
Plenty of time.
Tens and tens of listeners,
Yeah.
But no, we appreciate you all. Any last words here, Ben, before we kind of sign off for this episode here?
Yeah, man. We always love hearing about other things that people are trying, the creativity and stuff. So again, if you have any ideas, tips, tricks, stuff that you're trying, new things that you're making, anything like that, I mean, we love to hear it, love to see it. So please, send them our way. We'd love to have those things to talk about and to try.
Yeah, for sure. Send them our way. You can always go out to our website, burnpitbbq.com. Send us ideas, thoughts on the contact page there. Go out to Facebook, Burn Pit BBQ. Send us a message. We're the ones running that stuff, so we respond to you. So, but yeah, again, we appreciate everybody listening, everybody following, sharing, trying our products out. So, we appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Get out and grill.
All right, we'll see you.
Take it easy.
Cheers.